Okay, so now we have our about page. It looks like this. It looks alright. I'm gonna change this one later on using CSS. I'm gonna explain that later. And like this button here, a normal visitor wouldn't see it. It's the same with this panel here. It's only because I'm logged in as admin I see these kind of things. But anyway, now we're gonna move on and we're gonna create the contact page. So the first thing we're gonna do is actually install a new plugin. This plugin is called Contact Form 7. Yeah, so you just install the plugin and you activate it, and that's basically it. And when you activated it, this menu is gonna appear. You're gonna be able to create new contact forms. I'm actually not gonna change one thing on this one. I might do a quick explanation of it at the end of this tutorial. Okay, so let's create our contact page. Contact, and we're gonna use page builder again. Now I want to put this one into 3 rows actually. I'm gonna put a little bit of text here, and I'm gonna put the contact form here. And this one, you can use it to whatever you want. You might want a picture, you might want what people have said about your business, like, oh, this is the best photographer in the world. You might want a Twitter feed or a Facebook like box. That one you actually gonna have to figure out how to do by yourself. But if you Google Facebook like box plugin, I'm sure you're gonna be able to figure it out by your own. Now when you see how I do it, because it's quite simple concepts actually. Okay, so now we have it here. Then we're gonna add a widget. So we begin with the text. We put this one over here. So we just put in like address 127. Bum. So there you go. I'm gonna put this as fat, bold, because it's gonna look better. I'm also gonna put like email here. And I'm gonna unbold it, so then I'm gonna write like Adam Online Henriksson. Now we're gonna use this one, Adam at creaseed.com. Okay, and we're finally also gonna put in a telephone number. That's gonna be like +1 323. And here we're gonna, this is my actual number. I'm gonna put in my actual number, 62. Call me if you have any business related ideas. Yeah, seriously, do it. This is the number I use when I'm in the US. Okay, and the next thing we're gonna wanna do is add the contact form, and it's gonna be a widget now. You're gonna be able to find it here. If everything is done correctly, you will be able to find it. Oh my god, where is it? Oh my god, I think I forgot to activate the... No! I have activated it, but it doesn't show up. Ah, never mind, we can do it another way. So, the thing we're gonna do now, we're gonna use a thing called shortcode. And now we can use this text over here. So, I want to put that there. Now I have to go to our contact forms, because we're gonna use a thing called shortcode. You see here, shortcode. Then we're gonna copy this code here, and you're gonna see what's happening. Oh, that's fun. So we go to our contact page and we edit the text. We put in our shortcode from the contact form 7. This was already here, and that's gonna do just fine. Then we put done. And now I'm just gonna change the size of this one so it looks a little bit better. And I'm gonna publish it. Hopefully it's gonna look good. You never know. Preview changes. So here we go. Oh, there is one thing I forgot about. You see here, these things we don't want. So what do we do then? We go down here and we change the template and we change it to full width. And just for fun of it, I'm gonna change this one over there because I think it might look a little bit better. So then we update, and hopefully it's gonna look all good now. Let's see. Yup, it looks better. I'm still a little bit annoyed by this one, and you could actually remove this using CSS, as I'm gonna show at the end. But for now, and one thing that you would wanna do is changing the background color on the whole page, and maybe also these sections. And the thing I'm gonna do for now is just drag this one here because it's gonna look a little bit better. And I'm also gonna do some spacing because now everything is just pushed together, and that doesn't look good. So there we go. I'm gonna update this. Okay, so I mean, this looks better. Here you have the address, here you have the email, here you have the telephone, and here you have a form that you can fill in. So now people who actually need to contact you, they're gonna get married and they want a photographer, so now they can hire you and they can write their name here, like Margit at mail.com, marriage photographer. Hi, please could you take photos on my wedding? I'll pay you $7,000. That's a completely normal sum. You always pay $7,000 for taking photos on when you're getting married. And then you just, this is like the visitors are gonna be able to do this, and then you just hit send, and it's hopefully gonna go to your mail. If it doesn't, I'm gonna show how you do it. Now it looks like it's alright, your message was sent successfully. But I'm gonna show a little bit about contact form 7, which I talked about earlier. So then you go to contact form here. This is the plugin that we installed earlier. Okay, so here we go. You can create new contact form, then you just go to here and add a new one. But now I'm just gonna show a little bit how it looks, the layout of contact form 7. So this is how it looks. Here is the text that's gonna show up, like subject, your mail. You see it's the same subject, your email. So one thing that's quite important though is going to mail and putting in your settings. So like the mail you want to send to, it's gonna be this one. And that's pretty much it. That's the most important thing. Just like put your email here if it's not there already, because now WordPress use the one that when I registered as an admin. You remember in the beginning when we were installing WordPress, is using this email address that I put in then. Okay, so that's basically it. So it works. You can use this contact form now, and it's gonna be all good. Okay, so now I show you how to create pages. We did the contact and we did the about page. Oh, this doesn't look so good actually. We need to do something about this. I'm gonna do that later on. But anyway, we have the pages now. But you see one problem. How do we get to these pages? Like if I go to the front page, how do I come to the contact form? It's not here. Like I can't really find it. It's not here. So I'm gonna show you how to do that in the next section. Then I'm gonna show how to create menus and linking them to your actual pages. And I might also do a little bit of, I'm gonna show some widgets. Okay, menus and widgets coming up.